Hi again, this is Mike, the Philosopher Engineer. It's another week, so it's time for a new theme. The theme of this week will be proactive product development. That sounds very similar to what we've been talking about in terms of knowledge base. Well, it is. It is, but I want to go a little further down that path and talk about really how we move forward with proactive product development. And I think the timing is great. It's springtime. We've been in this crisis and some type of shutdown, and maybe we're beginning to think about how we move away from the crisis and move towards the next phase of growth. And obviously, I'm encouraging everyone to embrace a proactive model. And that proactive model means that you're going to be more efficient. Your performance is going to be higher and you're going to go faster. Not necessarily in order, either one. You're going to go faster and you're going to make better decisions. In that proactive product development, there's really three big things I want to focus on this week. And I may look at doing just 3 videos per week. I'm trying to find what fits me as a normal. But I like to start posting maybe daily so I can have that continuity. But really the 3 major parts I want to focus on this week for proactive product development is focus on function. That's 1. Number 2 is do the math. So build the math models. And then 3, find failures. Now, I've said the same things many different ways. And find failures, I can talk about breaking things, because that's how you find failures. You break it in a measured way so you can actually quantify that failure. Or I could say find the weakest link, because you want to break everything and find your worst problem so you know where to focus. So the theme of the week will be proactive product development. I'll get into these issues, and it's the knowledge base and doing the engineering ahead of time. So whatever we're working on, we want to understand it. And what we want to use is a systematic process, not just kind of a random one, we do this or that. So when I say focus on the function, you can go through a process that's systematic where you identify every single function of your device. And that's not that hard to do. And if you just start with that and say focus on every single function and do the math on every single function. Depending on how complicated the product is, that might be a dozen or a few dozen functions. And every function could be as simple as a snap, or a gear, or a button. But still, every function needs to be identified, and every function you want to do the math. Not just some of the ones that seem important, but every single one. And then you want to find out where those fail. Now, in many cases, you may have parts of your product that are over-designed, and in other areas, you might not have enough design margin, and that's what we'll talk about. All right, so that's pretty much it. I hope you have a wonderful week. The theme of the week is proactive product development. We'll take that knowledge base and think about it in terms of really putting into place the best practices. The best practices on engineering and how to be proactive, understand the functions, do the math, understand the failure, and have that kind of at the core of your knowledge base of the engineering work. Well, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everyone's safe, and we'll talk again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.